there, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Joey Sparks. That's two E's, no Y. You heard me. That's two E's, no Y. And in this video, we are going to be doing an unboxing. You're going to want to see what two mashed up shows that perfectly married for this mashup graphic t-shirt came together. All right, it's another unboxing. Yeah. But first, you know what time it is. Don't see this. Now, first of all, let me get it set up so where I don't show y'all. You know how to look at that. Y'all know me. Y'all know my favorite color. This is not it, right? But I'm venturing out. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to do a little bit of different stuff. So I thought, why don't I get this Crippin' Blue? You heard me. You heard me. All right. This is going to be a fun one, okay? All right. If y'all ready like I'm ready, let's go. Let me pull this up for you. All right. But before we get started, please do me a favor. Can you? Can you like? Can you comment on the video? Can you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already? I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers and I need your help. So I need you to subscribe to the channel, and I also need you to tell your friends about the channel, okay? I'm a director. Rap music videographer is one of my specialty lanes, and I do reactions, reviews, and unboxings like we're about to do right now. So if any of that interests you, hit that subs button and let's get on to the unboxing. You heard? Okay, check it. Now, this is taking one show that I super loved that was for me, and then the other show was kind of during my parents' time, and I was a little bit younger, but it was on the TV. My mom and father would have it on some of the late night TV, and you'll see why. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, and after the end of this, you got to tell me if you watched either of these shows, if either of these shows were the jams to you, okay? 3, 2, 1. It was yo, bro. Agatha from WandaVision mixed with Bewitched. Come on, my man. Come on. So we're talking about, like, if you're familiar with Bewitched, right? This is the classic at night cartoony illustration that would play during the credits, right? And she'd be flying on this broom across during the credits. And it was a show about a witch who was married to like a non-magical dude or whatever, just like a regular dude. And I do remember, like, she would, if I'm correct, she would tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. And this show came out, what, 70s, y'all? Maybe 80s? 80s for sure. It was running during then, might be a little bit earlier. So I'm not, like, I just remember images, and it was in black and white, and my parents would leave it on the TV, and that's where I saw it. Well, the other portion of this happens to be the Agatha from WandaVision. Okay, so if you know anything about me, I enjoyed comic books when I was younger, but not reading them, drawing them, right? I was an artsy fartsy kid, so my mom put, comic books in front of me so I could draw the images I saw, keep me busy so I wasn't being loud in church. You feel me? Along the way, when all these superhero movies started to go on the rise and the Infinity Saga was being whipped together by Marvel Studios, I was in love with all of it, and I could not believe what they pulled off when they finished the Thanos or whatever, the Infinity Saga or whatever. Whenever they finished the snap, I was like, wow, how are they going to beat that? And we were all in the, lockdown times, and Disney Plus was just starting their streaming service, right? And their first continuation in the Marvel was a series, and we're like, wow, it's not a movie. No, Marvel was going to do some series, and the first one was going to be WandaVision, a story between Wanda and Vision, right? Wanda Vision, you hear? And after that, Wanda kind of goes into the psychosis or whatever inside her mind because she can't handle the death of Vision, right? She already had her brother die on her, and now Vision died on her, and she couldn't save him. So she's messed up and she's off in this little Timbuktu town, and she's changing the town all around in her mind to all the younger, the movies and television she watched as a young girl, right? While she was living with her family, she had these memories of these movies. And so for her to make like a mental escape and like a getaway, she created like some of these images that she saw when she was younger, and one of them was, like Bewitched, right? Like, so she made this fake air like world around her with her abilities just to do that. And one of the villains in there was Agatha. Agatha was a witch, and she was trying to actually drain power from Wanda, knowing that Wanda's messed up in the head, and she was trying to use that for, to get her way out of things, right? And when the season ended, I thought it was perfect. It was such a good show about grief. The Wanda going through grief that Vision wasn't there. So grieful that she created her own vision and was changing a town around her with her mind controlling all these people because she didn't know how to attach grief. So she just kept recreating all these sitcoms. And I gotta admit, when I saw it, I thought it was great. It was confusing at first, but then when you got to see the whole thing in its totalness, it was just like, yo, this is really great. And Agatha, the witch, she played an amazing role in it. And so when they found out like who was behind all this, and they did dun 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 dun, it was Agatha all along. They created that little catchphrase song, and I was hooked. So when I saw this t-shirt come across the timeline, I said, are you kidding me? I'm going for this without a doubt. It's like a collector's item. Agatha all along in the Bewitched style, but we can tell it's Agatha here on the broom, and she was the witch in the show. It's perfect. You have to respect it. You have to, at least in my book. Now, my opinions about Marvel since then have just went downhill, right? I think I got some love for Loki for what it set up, but then it was supposed to follow with Quantum Mania and the Multiverse of Madness. Those were supposed to be some awesome forward pushing of the Marvel agenda so we can get these new and intellectual property acquisitions out there in a Marvel way, mixing into the Marvel universe. And it just was, they paled in comparison. Hell, Spider-Man, where they brought back Toby and Andrew, that was better than the multiverse. And what was the other one? And Wanda was in the Multiverse of Madness. But yeah, those two just didn't push it. But this one was setting something up that I was super excited for. It just felt like no one really saw the big picture that they were setting up, and now that they're fumbling the setup, like I don't even think we'll get to appreciate it like it should be. But anyways, tell me, did you enjoy the WandaVision show? Do you enjoy Marvel watching any of the superhero movies? What do you think? Do you think they had it and they lost it? Do you think they never had it, you're never a fan or something like that? Or is that something that you're kind of fanatic about and you love it, right? Like, do you go to Comic-Con? Because like them is kind of like my people. So and then also, did you watch the old Bewitched? And if so, tell me what's your favorite episode. I might like go watch it and come back and give my opinion on it, because like I bet you some of those old shows have some really entertaining stuff. So tell me what you think in the comments below, right? If you enjoyed this unboxing, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I do t-shirt unboxings all the time. I do shoe unboxings, but not as frequent for a couple reasons. One, they take a little bit longer to produce the videos. And two, I don't have that much money for shoes all the time, right? I can't be buying new stuff all the time, right? These shirts are a little cheaper. I can get in and do those, but shoes are kind of hit or miss. Matter of fact, if you're into shoes, let me know. I need a network of shoe friends. So if you like sneakers or the sneaker culture, like I like the sneaker culture, let me know. I love hearing other people's like favorite tastes. You know, like some people like these kind of shoes, but they don't like these. Some people like them all. Some people don't like, but just the exclusives. Like, what kind of shoe person are you? I'm sorry, we're in shoes while we were talking t-shirts and Marvel. Otherwise, please do me a favor. Tell a friend, subscribe to the channel. I need all that help to get to 10K. Please support the original content like you did right here. I appreciate it. And other than that, I'll see you on the bin in the next video. All right. Peace.